Hi everyone, it's Alexandria Fraser, and you're listening to Let's Live with Alexandria Fraser. I hope everyone's having a great day. It's currently 8 a.m. where I am, and we are filming an interview with a special guest, and I'm so happy to have her back on since my computer did some things last time and deleted all of the audio. So here we are.
Hi, I'm Natalie Luci. I am 20 years old. I go to Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. I'm studying journalism and French with a minor in digital marketing. And I am the blog editor and staff writer for Up Magazine, the fashion and lifestyle magazine here on campus. And I'm super excited to be here today.
Yes, thank you so much for coming back.
Yes, thanks for having me
How
back.
did you Oh my gosh, of course. How did you like sort of get into your writing field?
Mhm.
Like when you came to school, have you always wanted to do it?
hmm
Things like that.
Yeah, so actually, when I was applying for schools back in my senior year, I was actually considering political science and like the government field, just because I thought like that was what I should do. But I had always had a passion for writing ever since I was little, but I just never really thought that I could make a career out of it. And then over the last summer, right before my freshman year of college, I just like had this like idea in me that I wanted to like follow that passion of writing, and I switched my major to journalism, and it was the best decision I've ever made, because I absolutely love what I'm learning and I love my future goals. But it was definitely hard to like take that leap. Um, but yeah, I my dream is to be a writer for a magazine, kind of like what I'm doing now, just on a bigger scale.
I love that. Absolutely love that. And do you want to tell us a little bit more about the
hmm
magazine and what you can find in there?
Yeah, so we have two issues that we do every year. One is the fall winter issue, and then one is the spring summer issue. And then we also have the blog that we post regularly, which I'm in charge of. I'm the blog editor. So I will post probably around 5 blogs a week, I would say. And my blog writers are like absolutely amazing. They produce such high quality pieces that I'm really proud of. And then also this year, I implemented an audio option where you could listen to the blogs if you want to, which I'm also really proud of. And then in the print issues, um, we always have a theme each year. And so that would be, we usually pick like one word for the theme, and that's also the title of the magazine for the semester. So, like, for example, this semester, our word is reverie. And so it's very like dreamlike, very light, and sort of just like magical almost. And I am so excited to see it. Our release party is this Saturday, so I'm like crazy excited. I wrote a piece about women in entrepreneurship and like women in business, and I got to interview a couple professors and actually a girl at Miami who runs her own business and is like really successful. So that was super inspiring. And last semester, I got to write about sustainability in the fashion industry, specifically in regards to water usage. And so I learned so much doing research for that. So now I'm like very much educated on, where my clothes come from, and how I'm impacting the environment with just, my shopping habits. So that was really cool.
That's awesome. And hopefully you can't really hear the
No,
train
it's
that's
okay.
passing me right
I
now.
get it.
I'm literally like, what?
I get
I'm like,
it.
what is going
Yeah.
on? But no, it's awesome. I just like looked it up on your like on the Instagram, and it is so I love the aesthetic of the
Thank
page.
you.
It looks so
I
nice.
know. They
It's so
they
cool.
have some of the most like talented photographers and stylists and editors and models. I mean, it's like it's crazy.
So when you say you write the blog, where can you find that? It would be on
So
there.
it'll be on our website. So if you look up Magazine MU, It should come up, and then you'll just click blog. And also on the website, you can see our issues, like digitally. Our print issues will be on there. And yeah.
Awesome. I'm like looking at it right now. This is so entertaining. I love it. That's so crazy. And so you kind of, it's more like fashion focused. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you like get into the fashion world and find confidence in fashion? Because I know like a lot of people our age, I'm trying to think of the word. A lot of people our age like a little get scared and shy away a little bit. But yeah, how did you kind of like get into the fashion world?
Well, a lot of the times, and this is one of the things that I'm trying to like work on while being in the working on Up magazine. A lot of the time people think fashion is something that's very like frivolous or superficial or, you know, like insignificant, and they don't really realize the power that fashion has on all of our lives, no matter if, you know, you're living in New York City and you're a big fashionista, or you're, you know, like my pap and he wears the same outfit every day. Like, no matter what, like, you make these choices for a reason. And I always thought that, like, fashion expresses yourself and tells people who you are without words. And ever since I was little, I've, like, obviously loved fashion. I've had, you know, those pictures when I was little dressing up, and I would say a big piece of that is credited to my mom, because she is the biggest fashionista I know. She has the best style, and she's definitely raised me to, you know, imitate her. And so I pull a lot of my inspiration from her, and I think I just always wanted to sort of differentiate myself from everyone else. And I've never really, I mean, despite that, like middle school phase where we all wanted to fit in, I never really wanted to fit in or be like anyone else. And I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to that. And so I felt like my clothes and what I put on and my fashion, like, could do that for me. And I've just always enjoyed putting outfits together. I just feel like it's a form of art, and it's a way to express yourself. And I've just always loved that.
I absolutely love that. And what really stuck out too is last time you said it's like the first thing you notice about people.
Yes.
And I completely agree.
I feel like it's not for everyone, but for people like us, maybe, like, immediately the first thing I notice is what they're wearing. And I mean, obviously, you know, the phrase "don't judge a book by its cover" is crucial, but with first impressions, that's kind of difficult. And so I feel like clothes are something that I look at right away, to sort of pick up on a person's character or personality. And so I always think about that when dressing myself. How am I presenting myself to the world?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like you said, the first impressions like super crucial, because I mean, I've heard like things like when you walk into the interview room, like people know immediately if they want to like hire you or
For
not.
sure.
So it's kind of like similar thing,
Yes.
like, you know. So I've been trying to get a little bit better at that, like going to classes. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, sweatpants. But you know, some days you need it. But yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure.
Do you have any style icons or anyone that you like look up to, pull pieces from that you absolutely love?
Yeah, so like I said, my mom, she's probably number one, because I just, you know, I love her style, and I always have her tips or her, you know, faux pas in the back of my head when dressing myself. I can't help it. So she's definitely been my number one inspiration. But then, and also my sister, I love my sister's style. She has great style as well. And then for more of like famous people, I am obsessed with Matilda Djerf. She is like the number one style icon in my opinion. She's like the it girl. I love her. And I always try to imitate her outfits. And then,
You want to tell about the pants
yes,
too
yes,
that
yes.
you have?
So yeah, my sister for my birthday, bought me a couple things from her brand, Jerf Avenue. And I am obsessed with them. They're like kind of like trousers a little bit, but they're like, they look very like nice on the outside, and like they make you look like you're put together, but they're so comfy, and I've been nonstop wearing them. It's actually really bad. But I am obsessed because like I feel like it makes your outfit look so nice, and like you actually put yourself together, but they are just like comfy, like they feel like sweatpants. So I love them, highly recommend.
I'm like going online and trying to find like links.
So yeah, love her. And then I mentioned her name's Lady Diana May. She's Chicago based, and I love her outfits, and I love how affordable her style is. Like a lot of her stuff is from stores that, you know, people can actually buy stuff from, because I feel like a lot of the time influencers have these, you know, super expensive pieces, and then you can't even, you know, copy their outfits. Yeah. And then last one is I love Trends with Tate. Like I said, she's like this super colorful one, and she is big with mixing prints together, which I'm obsessed with at the moment. And so I take a lot of inspiration from her right now. I'm very into color lately.
I love it, especially like right now. I mean, I feel like it's kind of not been like a super cold. Like technically, it's supposed to be like winter now,
Yeah.
and it hasn't been. Like I know here yesterday I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt in Wisconsin.
It's so
like,
warm here.
How is this a thing?
I've heard
yeah, so it's kind of like
that this is the last weekend for that. So, yeah. But
take advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so funny. Yeah. And so what would you say is like your typical, I mean, even if you want to break it down by like day, what do you wear to like classes and stuff?
I really love to dress up for class. That's just a personal preference. I know with college students, it's very unpopular to dress up or wear any sort of outfit other than like sweats and a sweatshirt, which I definitely will wear that on occasion. Don't get me wrong. Some days I'm like, I just need to be comfy. But I also have learned that there are ways to make comfy look cute. And that could be like a matching sweat set, or that could be, you know, like those cute little brandy sweatshirts or something like that. Like when you want to be comfortable, but also still a little bit put together. But personally for me, luckily I only have class Monday through Thursday. I have no class Friday. And so I try not to be an outfit repeater, so I love switching things up. So occasionally I'll wear some jeans, but like I said, I usually try to wear pants that I'm actually super comfortable in, but also look put together. So I will definitely throw on my Jerf Avenue pants, or maybe some trousers. And then if it's like it has been right now with the weather so warm, I'll usually wear like a cute little top. I'll bring a jacket and wear it in the morning when it's cold, and then I'm able to take it off, you know, in the afternoon when I'm going to my second class and it is like 70 degrees. And I have found that although I love my shoe collection, some are more comfortable than others. And I've learned that the hard way, walking around campus wearing shoes that I really loved with my outfit, but they just are insanely uncomfortable. So I've learned my lesson from that, and I definitely have prioritized comfort in college right now, but I also know that, you know, you can still be stylish and be comfortable. There's definitely a balance. Yeah. And so that's sort of what I tend to lean towards when like dressing myself for class.
Absolutely. I love that. Like the comfort, especially because, you know, college students, you're already kind of stressed and everything. Yeah. What would you say were your favorite shoes? I don't even, like maybe like top two.
So
whatever you have.
I just got these Adidas Low Forum shoes that do you have them? Yeah, I'm obsessed with them. Yeah. What color do you have?
I can show you. I have blue. Yeah. I have like these ones.
Oh, so cute. Wait, where's mine? Oh, I don't know where mine is. I have like, they're like off-white with like little hints of pink. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, I feel like I was looking at those.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Because I saw them on Pinterest and I was like, yeah,
I'm
good.
obsessed with those. Those are my new like go-tos because I needed a new sneaker. So I will definitely, those are like my number one at the moment. I love Adidas anything. I think I'm more of an Adidas girl than a Nike girl. But I also love Converse, which are owned by Nike. So, but yeah, I have like 4 pairs of Converse that I will rotate through on occasion. So I would say, yeah, my Adidas ones and then my Converse. And then, oh, H&M surprisingly has like really good shoes. I have a pair of tennis shoes from them, and then I also have my knee-high black boots that I'm obsessed with. So I feel like some stores really surprise you, and they're actually affordable. So that's what I love.
Awesome. No, those all sound so good. I absolutely love everything. I'm kind of surprised about H&M, but I'll have to check it out
Yeah.
because I always get like notifications for them, and then like I don't know if you know the store, like it's like NAKD, I think it's.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
It's like technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them, but like I always get like shoe like recommendations for them, and they're like Zara, but I'm always like, are they comfortable?
I
don't know.
know. I feel like with shoes, you really want to try them on in store, but you know, sometimes you take the risk and it pays off. I love my
Oh,
Adidas ones, so.
absolutely. Oh, for sure. Do you have like any like top 5 brands in general for like clothes or anything?
Yes. So, like I said before, Jerf Avenue, it is super expensive. Personally, I can't afford it right now being in school, but my sister, who has a big girl job, got it for me. So, she got me those clothes, but I really do love, love, love her brand. And I love how ethical it is. Like, she's just, and it's very sustainable and all that. And after doing the research that I did last semester, that is something I pay attention to. So I am trying to like stay away from fast fashion brands for sure, but obviously it's very difficult and it's kind of inevitable because it's almost nearly impossible to be completely sustainable. But I do try my best. But some of the brands that I love are H&M and Zara, even though they are more fast fashion. I try to limit my buying from them, but I love some of their pieces. They have a lot of good basics. Zara has great dresses for events. So I really do love those stores. And then Abercrombie, I am obsessed with their jeans. Their jeans are so well made and like not super expensive. And I also love how inclusive they are. They have like a huge range of sizes, and then they have the Curve Love jeans, which I love. So, and then for a 5th one,
I think you said, I remember like last time, like
yes, Banana Republic, yes, because I think they have great classic pieces, and that's definitely something that I think about with my wardrobe is like classic and timeless pieces. And so I really, really love Banana Republic, even though a lot of the time people think that it's sort of like a mom store because my mom shops there. But you definitely can find more younger looking styles in there, and the quality's amazing. And I've been shopping there with my mom since I was little, so I really love that place. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it too. I have a few pieces from there, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and they like last forever. I swear, I have stuff from middle school from there.
For sure, and you know they're affordable too. Yeah, and then I kind of want to dive into traveling because last time we found out we both have stayed in the south of France with a French family.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that is so funny.
So, tell me your experience, what you did. I want to hear it all.
Yeah, so I went my summer of 2019, and I was about to postpone it till the following summer, 2020. Thank God I didn't because of COVID. I was able to get that in before then. But I went for 2 weeks, and I lived with a family that we're friends with, that my sister, actually, it was her host family, and we got to know them, and now we're great friends. Their daughter's actually coming to visit me in February, which I'm so excited about. Yeah. So I stayed there for 2 weeks. They live near Toulon, and I was also able to stay in Nice for a day, and then I went to Paris for a couple days. And I love like the south of France, and how like it's not super touristy. It feels very like calm and peaceful and beautiful. But I'm a city girl, so I love the hustle and bustle of cities. So Paris was definitely more my speed, and I really loved being there. They also took me to the Women's World Cup game, and it was France against US, and it was, I swear, like, and I'm not even into soccer, like, I don't even really like soccer. It was the highlight of my trip. It was just insane. Like, I had never been to something like that, and soccer is so big in Europe, and it was just incredible. It was one of the best nights of my life. It was so amazing.
That's like a bucket
I
list thing
know.
for me.
I
That is so
know.
cool.
I still can't believe
Awesome.
it happened. Yeah.
Wait, how would you say your style changes when you're, I mean, I ask you this now because it's like when I'm overseas, I dress
Oh,
so
yeah.
differently.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like
You have to up your game
they're
for
so ahead of
sure.
things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see these TikToks all the time, and it's like about Parisians and how, like, when they like their outfit, they'll actually like scold you or something. Like, and like I definitely think that stereotype is true. But I love Paris. So I definitely had to up my style game for sure. And I definitely spent a lot of time before my trip shopping, which probably wasn't necessary, but I was just so excited. But again, like that comfort factor, because, you're walking around Paris for so many hours. It's hot, your feet are hurting, like you're doing all these things. So I definitely had to take that into consideration. And it was very, very hot when I was there. So I definitely had to wear a lot of like tank tops and like flowy skirts and stuff like that. And then obviously good shoes to walk in. But
Yeah.
I still feel like, sometimes I'm like, the pain is worth it. So I sometimes wear things maybe that weren't too comfortable, but I just loved. And I felt like even within France when I was there, my style was different from like when I went to Paris and then when I was staying in Toulon in the south of France. Because like in Paris, I felt like I was dressing more sort of street chic and more sort of like trendier a little bit. And then when I was in the south of France, I definitely wore more like flowy pieces and very like almost beachy a little bit. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you want to, have style and look put together, you definitely need to accommodate to what you're doing and where you are, for sure. I mean, obviously. And so, and like even here, like I love to dress up and I love to put outfits together, but obviously there are certain things that I wouldn't wear in Oxford, Ohio compared to if I'm going to New York City. So it's sort of like the know your audience kind of thing. But don't let that, dictate your style, and don't let that like shy you away from like being bold and doing things that other people, wouldn't normally wear or, wouldn't normally put together, for sure.
Absolutely. Definitely. And I think we kind of talked about this last time too. The confidence like makes the outfit.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Confidence is huge with fashion. And confidence is something I'm still working on. I feel like everyone, whether they admit it or not, is also struggling with confidence in some way. But confidence is very much needed when, in fashion and when you're trying to sort of develop your style. Because like I said, I feel like it radiates from you. Like when you feel confident in yourself, it's like you have this certain glow about you. And so, you know, you can like follow all the styles or trends or phases that you want, but ultimately, like, the outfit that you're gonna look best in is the outfit that makes you feel the most confident and you can be yourself in. And that's what I always try to remember when, you know, dressing, putting on my outfits. You know, I put on the outfit and what do I like about it? What do I not like about it? And, you know, accommodate to what your preference is. Because I've noticed that when I'm uncomfortable in my outfit, I am so timid, so shy. Like, when I go out, I don't talk to anyone. And it shows, you know, like, but when you have this outfit that maybe not everyone likes, but you love, you know, that confidence will just radiate from you and people are naturally drawn to that. And so no matter what, if they like your outfit or not, they're going to be drawn to your confidence instead. And I think that's really important to remember.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. And I think you can be wearing whatever, you know, your least favorite outfit in your closet, but if you do it and you own it and you're having your own bag, it's going to make it perfect.
Yes.
So, and then what are like the next steps for you? You're still going to be writing? You're still going to be posting on your Instagram? I love your Instagram.
Thank you so much. Yes, so I will still write and do the blog. I hope to study abroad next year, my junior year. I'm thinking either, obviously France is an option, but I think I'm leaning towards Luxembourg just because Miami has a campus there. And I think that's really cool. And it's just such a great location to where you can travel to all these different countries while you're there. So that's sort of my next step. I'm hoping to get an internship also. That's something I'm looking towards. I really just want to combine both my passions for writing and fashion together. That's the dream. And so that's what I'm hoping to sort of find work in. But we will see. And so still posting on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow it, it's Natalie Luci with 2 I's at the end, Lucii. And
yeah. And then also, do you want to say your magazine? I will.
Yes.
If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, I don't know like where people will be listening. It's even on Spotify. It'll be in the description. Okay. So
yeah,
but
it's at Up Magazine MU, and you can follow us on Instagram. It's at and then also our website is Up Magazine MU, and that's where you can find the blog. We have tons and tons of great blogs. I'm obsessed with the blog this year. I think it looks crazy good and the stories are amazing, so I'm really proud of it.
I will definitely be checking all of it out.
You.
I can't wait. Of course. Thanks for coming on. This is so fun.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
Of course. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for like the second time.
Yes, this is round 2. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. All right, definitely go check her out, guys, and thanks for listening.